Hello ladies and gentlemen, Keaton here, and today I am looking at a new MMO currently in closed beta called Black Desert Online. Well, just the character creator feature at least, but more on that in a second. First, what is Black Desert Online? It's an upcoming MMORPG from Korea that has been dubbed by some as the next generation of MMOs, with the game's character creator being a huge part of that claim. Now, before I continue on, yes, I will be looking at how the game plays, but that will be in another video that I'll be releasing later this week. So, what exactly makes Black Desert's character creator different from other MMOs? To put it simply, the sheer amount of customization the game provides goes beyond just a few options for hairstyles and facial features. Players can choose from a variety of classes, all of which have unique and specific character-based styles to start from. Once a character is chosen, players are greeted with a screen that begins their journey into creating the character they want to make. Starting with hair options, while there are still only a few fashionable options to choose from, just about every hairstyle has options within them that allow for not only multicolored hair options, but hair length and how curly or straight it should be. Similar options are available for facial hair too, allowing for simpler color options, but players can determine hair length and waviness. I should also note that it's entirely possible that the class I chose also limited which styles I could choose from. But the most impressive aspect of the creator is the ability to literally mold the character into whatever the player wants. While sliders will get the job done just fine, players can simply grab individual parts of the character's face, stretching, pulling, and warping the model to their own specifications. This can result in some pretty hilarious side effects. However, it's pretty apparent that there are some restrictions, and absolute abominations are pretty hard to produce. But that did not stop me from creating a lovable derpy beefcake nonetheless. But the finer details don't stop at molding the perfect face. Sure, players can expect the standard fare when it comes to face paints and makeup choices, but Black Desert's creator provides a ton of options for areas that games simply seem to gloss over. For example, the eyes. Everything from the pupil to the iris to the shine can be modified and colored to create the perfect set of eyes. Face tattoos also have their own set of options and the ability to not only resize and rotate, but they can also be placed anywhere on the face. It's pretty cool. And when the perfect face is finally completed, players can choose just what that beautiful face does when players are idle. Will their hero be smiling gleefully, or will they snarl and stare hoes through other players? Don't want to completely commit to an emotion? That's cool, just move the slider down and present a neutral smile. Or in my character's case, a creepy half smile. Now, modding goes beyond just the face, and on the body it can get even weirder. Much like the face, players can grab parts of the body and stretch, push, and pull the sections around to their pleasure to create whatever body type they'd like. Be it an amorphous blob, an unhealthy twig, or some hybrid abomination, Black Desert gives players probably too much control over an aspect that they will probably never see once armor comes into play. Speaking of bodies, oddly enough, Black Desert contains a pose feature, which allows players to bend their newly designed character to their heart's content. Here you can see me carefully crafting my derpy beefcake into a hardcore rocker with the devil horns and everything. And here's that derpy beefcake getting all kawaii des on you. Take it in. It seems to serve no other purpose other than to literally posing the character like a toy, but it sure is fun to mess with. Oh, it's fun. But it's easy to compare the customization options found here to other games, such as Fallout 4, for example. But it's important to remember that this is an MMO, and that every single player playing the game will have these options at their disposal, which is really cool in my book. Assuming Black Desert's player base really takes some time to invest in their characters' looks beyond just the default options, it's possible that damn near every single individual out there that passes you by or that you partner with will look unique to some extent at least. And it's a really cool evolution of the MMO genre, and I hope that other MMOs follow in the future. Now, as someone who is not entirely committed to MMOs for various reasons, knowing that I can invest such a great deal of detail in just the way that my character looks, even going so far as to build my own maybe backstory with said details, that's pretty cool. But if I did have any worries about the customization, it's just how many of these details will be obvious when playing in the actual world. Will finer details be obviously visible? Are tattoos and paint more than just blobs out there in the world? I mean, while some games provide customization, in practice, a lot of those details become blurry, low-res textures. And don't get me wrong, I understand that it's usually done that way for optimization purposes. Furthermore, how important and to what extent does spending so much time on the finer details of my character mean in the long run? Unless Black Desert's story heavily revolves around focusing on these finer details, really a robust character creator becomes nothing more than a selling point. So at the end of the day, while I can praise it, be excited for it, or simply be interested in this character creator, in the end, will it really matter? Well, that's just the character customization. Looking pretty or absolutely disgusting, depending on your choice, doesn't mean a damn thing unless the game plays great, right? So in my next video, I'll be taking a look at the gameplay for Black Desert Online. And as someone who has yet to find his perfect MMO with his own particular taste when it comes to combat, it'll be interesting to see if Black Desert can be the one to finally win me over. Thank you for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for more Black Desert Online coverage, and be sure to let me know if you would like to see continued coverage of the current closed beta, and also be sure to check out the game for yourself if anything you saw here interested you. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!